Hi, I'm Brandy, and I will be walking you through your new student digital notebook. I'll be going over the very basics of the notebook in case you're new to digital note taking or planning, but I'll also be giving you other tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your notebook and how you can use the different page inserts, the sections, and the digital stickers. I'm going to be showing you how to use this notebook in GoodNotes, but most of the concepts will still be the same in any app you're using. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing to note really quick is that you may have purchased a different version of this notebook, like a different color theme, so just keep in mind all the information in this video will still be the same regardless of the version of the notebook that you purchased. So let's go over the basics of how a digital notebook works. So these tabs up here and on the sides, they're all hyperlinked to the corresponding section or cover page. And an important thing to note in GoodNotes is that to tap on the hyperlinks, you have to turn on read-only mode first or the hyperlinks won't work. So to do that, all you have to do is tap on this icon in the upper right corner that looks like a pencil with a line through it. You just tap that and now you're in read-only mode. So then you would just tap on the section you want to go to, or a page insert, for instance. These little buttons are hyperlinked to the page inserts, but you'll see how this all works a little later on. But this is the basis of how a digital notebook works and how you can navigate around it. So first I want to go over how you can copy and paste page inserts, because as I go through this notebook, I'll be saying a lot about how you can copy and paste pages or duplicate pages, so I don't want you to be lost if you don't know how to do that and what that even means. So if you're totally new to digital note-taking or planning, page inserts are just different types of planning or note-taking templates that you can use in your notebook, and a really important thing to note is that you'll want to copy and paste the page or duplicate it each time you want to use it. You won't want to just go to it and immediately start writing on it, because you're always going to want to make sure that you have a clean copy for you to come and copy and paste whenever you want to use it. So let's go ahead and use this page as an example. Say you want to copy and paste this page somewhere else in your notebook. So how you can copy it is just come up to the three dots in the top right corner, and then select copy page, and now your page is copied. And then what you're going to want to do is navigate to the page where you want this page to go after. So let's just go to here, for instance, and say you want the page pasted after this section. So you would just come up to the thumbnail view, which is the 4 squares in the upper left corner, and then tap on the down arrow on the page that you want the page to go after. Select add page after, and then paste page. And now your page is pasted after this page. And if you want to duplicate it, say you want more than one of those pages, you just tap the down arrow and then select duplicate. And you can do that over and over as many times as you need. So this concept will apply to any page insert in the planner, no matter where you want to put it, no matter what page insert you want to use. This is the process that you'll want to use. So let's go ahead and start looking at the actual functionality of the notebook and all the different hyperlinks. So let's start with the index page. These sections right here are all hyperlinked to your class sections. So there are 12 of them available, and you would just write in your class name for whatever you want each number class to be, and then each section is hyperlinked to the class page. And you just fill in this page to have all the information you need for that class, and then if you tap on this little notes button in the top right corner, it is hyperlinked to a cover page for each class, and you would just insert all your different page inserts or your notes for this class behind this cover page to keep everything organized. And then if you see down here, I have hyperlinks to the blank note page templates available. So this makes it super easy and quick to navigate to a page that you want and copy it and insert it and start taking your notes. And then you see here the tabs on the side, they're also hyperlinked to the class pages. So whether you're on the index page or anywhere else, you can always get to your class pages very quickly. Okay, so back to the index page. There are these 3 sections that you can use for your custom sections. This can be for whatever you want, whether it's miscellaneous notes or maybe you want to have a personal section in your notebook. So you just write in what that section is for, and it's hyperlinked to the cover page, and you would just write in the same title of what this section is used for, and then you would just insert all your pages behind the cover page that you want to have in that custom section. And another thing to note is that this little hyperlink down here, it says page inserts. If you tap on that, it takes you to this page with hyperlinks to all the different page inserts as well. So whether you come down here to grab your page inserts and note page templates or the index page, you can always get to your page inserts very quickly. So next, let's look at the tabs up top here. These are tabs that I included so you can organize your page inserts by semester, reading, studying, and projects. On each of these tabs cover pages are hyperlinks to the page inserts that are related to that section. So those are there for you to quickly and easily navigate to the page that's related to that section and copy it and insert it behind the cover page. So these tabs are just here for you to add another level of organization to your studies and schoolwork. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up all the basics of this digital notebook. So now I want to show you some more specific tips and tricks in GoodNotes. So let's go back to the index page, and I want to show you how you can use the text tool to label the class sections. So all you would do is grab the text tool in the toolbar, and as you can see over here, these are your text styles that you can set: the font, the size, the alignment, the color, and the text box background if you want that to have a color. And then if you want to set a default for these styles, so anytime you use the text tool, it'll use these styles, you can do that by tapping on that icon over there. So let me change something. And then if you tap on that, it'll say save as default. And then now anytime you use the text tool, it'll use these styles. So then all you have to do is tap on the page and the text box comes up. And a newer feature in GoodNotes that I really like is that you don't have to use the keyboard to type whatever you want in the text box. You can just write on the screen and it'll populate the text box with what you write. So let's say that we want class 1 to be an English 101 class. You would just write anywhere on the page English 101 and it populates the text box with that text, and then you would just move the text box where you want it. You would want to make sure you do it with your finger, or it'll just, if you try to use your pen, it'll just write in the text box like we just did. So you want to use your finger to move it, and then you tap out of it to deselect it. But say you want to change like the color or the size, you would just tap on the text box, edit, and then tap until it's all selected, and then you can change the styles up here. So let's say we want to increase the size and it broke it to 2 lines, so you just pull that out to make it 1 line again, and then say you want to change the color, and you're good to go. And then another way you can move the text or resize it easily is using the lasso tool. So you would just tap the lasso tool, circle it, tap and hold, resize, and you can size it up and down that way as well and move it around. So now I have this class section labeled. What you're going to want to do is also label the cover page for that class with the same text, and you can just copy and paste it instead of having to go type it all out again. So just use the lasso tool, circle it, tap and hold, copy, navigate to that section's cover page, and you would just tap and hold, paste, and now we have the English 101 text here as well. And that's just a quick and easy way to label the cover page as well. Okay, so I want to show you some more examples of how you can use the page inserts in this notebook in case you're new to digital note-taking or planning and you aren't aware of all the different ways that you can customize your page inserts and sections to fit your needs. So let's just go ahead and start with one of the page inserts in the reading section. So let's just go to reading notes and say we want this page to go in our reading section. So you would just copy the page, go back to your reading section, and then paste it. And then say we know we're going to want more than one of these reading notes pages, so we can just duplicate it as many times as we want, and we have a few ready to use in our reading section. Okay, and another example of inserting a page is if you want to insert a page in one of your class sections. So let's go to the index page. Let's grab one of our page inserts. Let's say we want an essay planner for our English 101 class. So same thing, same exact process no matter where you're at. Go to our class 1 and then paste that after our cover page, and now we have our essay planner with our class 1 section, and it's right there for us to use. So those are just a few examples, but I wanted to give you some ideas to start thinking about how you can use the different page inserts included to really make your digital notebook work for you and really customize it to your needs. Okay, so now let's look at the digital stickers that are included with this planner. I include them as a GoodNotes sticker book file, a note shelf sticker book file, and individual PNGs if you use any other apps. So a sticker book file is just a separate file that has all the digital stickers pre-inserted, so you can just easily open the file and copy and paste the stickers that you want. The GoodNotes sticker book and the Note Shelf sticker book are native files to those apps, so you can only use them in their apps respectively. So you can't use a Note Shelf sticker book in GoodNotes or any other app, and same with GoodNotes sticker book. It can only be used in GoodNotes. So just keep that in mind as you are downloading your files and downloading the right sticker book for your app. So I'll go ahead and show you how you can use the GoodNotes sticker book file. These tabs are all hyperlinked to the start of each sticker section, and you would just navigate to whichever sticker that you want, and you would grab the lasso tool and then tap on it again to make sure that images is turned on or it won't pick up the sticker. So you would just draw a small circle on top of the sticker that you want, tap and hold, and select copy. And then come over to your planner or notebook or wherever you want the sticker to go, tap and hold, paste, and then now you can move it around, resize it, do whatever you want with it, and tap off. And then if you want to resize it again or move it around, just have the lasso tool still selected, circle it, tap and hold, resize, and you can size it up and move it around. And then you can also write on top of stickers. So let's get a sticky note, for instance, and let's grab one of these. And you want to make sure that the sticker is pasted first, or you're just going to be covering up the writing. You can't put a sticker over writing. You're going to have to put the sticker down, and then you can write on top of it or use text to go on top of it. And you can just write on top of it and it shows up right on top of the sticker. And you can move both the writing and the sticker around with the lasso tool. Or if, say, you want to get the writing off of the sticky note, you would just come up to the lasso tool, turn off images, so now it won't pick up the digital sticker and it'll only move the handwriting. Or if you'd rather just be able to pick up the sticky note, you would just turn off handwriting. And so if you have something on top of a sticker or something on top of handwriting that you want to get it off, you would just turn off what you don't want to pick up. Okay, and one last thing I want to share as a tip that you may not know about is that you can use a Bluetooth keyboard and a trackpad or Bluetooth mouse with your iPad. This is super helpful if you're doing a lot of writing in your digital notebook, especially for notes and for assignments, and you'd rather be able to type it all out than handwrite it all. So I use this Logitech K380 keyboard, and I really love it. And the trackpad is the Apple Magic Trackpad. And all you would do is put your Bluetooth device into pairing mode and then go into your Bluetooth settings in your iPad and just pair it to your iPad. And you can start using it like normal, like with your laptop or computer. It's the same thing. And it really makes it like a laptop experience at that point. So as you can see, when I use the trackpad, there's this little mouse on the screen. And so let's just go ahead and use the text tool in GoodNotes. You would just click on the screen and it brings up your text box and you can start typing. So it's that simple. You can use any Bluetooth keyboard as long as it can pair to your iPad. You can use it in GoodNotes. And I just wanted to give this tip in case you didn't realize that this was an option, because I personally prefer to use a digital planner, digital notebook this way. I just think it's a total game changer. Okay, so that wraps up this tutorial on how to get started using your new student digital notebook. I hope this helped answer any questions that you may have had, but if you still need help, just send me a message on Etsy and I would be more than happy to help.